Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the Nexus 5. This is the original box. Don't really know why I'm showing you this, but here it is. I got it in black. In terms of the pricing, it was around 7 to 8 UK pounds, so it's pretty decent on price. I will include the full name in the description so you can find it on Amazon and take a look if you want to buy it. And yeah, here's the case. So you can see it comes with a clear back, and it's a plastic back. It's scratch resistant, so it's not going to scratch easily. It is a very clear back as well. You know, it's not kind of a misted back or anything like that. So you will easily be able to see the back of your Nexus 5, which is something I wanted to do because I like the back of the Nexus 5. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah. In terms of the bulkiness of this case, if I just put these two kind of side by side, you'll see that it does add quite a bit of bulk. So if you're looking for a very slim case, this probably isn't going to be it, but it does give you a very good level of protection. You can see side by side there, it does definitely add quite a lot of bulk. You can see that again from this side angle. So while actually using the case, you can definitely feel it's, you know, a little bit wider and a little bit thicker in your hand. But let's put it on nonetheless. It's very easy to actually put on. You can just kind of slip it in here and that's it. So it feels very well protected in this case. It really feels like I could throw this across the room and it wouldn't break. You can see here the back picks up fingerprints like nothing else, so you probably will be wiping this down quite a lot. Another thing I mentioned, make sure you get rid of all the dust from inside the this plastic bit here before you put your Nexus device in, because you will just see the dust and it will look kind of horrible. So one of the main reasons I actually got this case here was due to the fact that the Nexus has a sticky out camera, and every time I lent it on a table, it was kind of leaning on the camera, and I thought eventually it's just going to scratch. So you can see from this case, that fixes that problem. You can see it's no longer sticking out now, so your camera is well protected. There isn't any bounce back from the camera flash from the plastic, so there's no problems there either. And yeah, like I said, it feels like it's really well protected. I'm not going to throw it across the room, but it does feel like I could throw it. Another thing is you can see here it kind of has a lip. So even if you have it, you can see that there, that little lip. Even if you have it face down, your screen isn't actually touching the surface. It's actually being protected pretty much everywhere. So you can see there's a high level of protection here. In terms of, you can see everything lines up. The microphone, the headphone jack, everything is perfect for it. In terms of the way the buttons kind of feel, again, they are lined up properly. They do work. You don't have to push very hard. What I will say is they don't give you much feedback at all. So I'll put this right next to the microphone. I don't know if you can hear that at all, but there's a very, very slight kind of click sound. Sometimes you press the power button and you're not quite sure you've pressed it, but it's very responsive. You don't have to press it very hard at all. But that's something I will say. It doesn't have much feedback. So if you're someone that likes a lot of feedback from the buttons, this probably isn't going to be it. You can see it actually has power on there in case you forgot which one was your power button, and you've got the volume up and volume down. What I felt there is it just kind of felt like I was squeezing the device. It didn't really feel like I was pushing a button, but it's not something like you can squeeze it down here and it works. That doesn't. So it's only on the button that it actually works. So the buttons do work, but it doesn't give you much feedback. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about this case. It's very good for a high level of protection. That's what it's going to be. You can kind of knock it around. Apparently it's air cushioned, so even if it kind of falls on the corner here, it feels really well protected. So if you're someone that's going to drop your phone a hell of a lot and you're really kind of clumsy, this is going to be a great case for you. You can see, you can easily see the back of the Nexus here. Again, the fingerprint problem. You can just see how bad that is. You've got to keep wiping it down quite a lot. But yeah, it's really well protected. A lot more than the Nexus 5 when it's naked, but you do lose that kind of sleek design. It definitely feels a little bit more chunky in your hand and a little bit more of a, you know, a thing in your pocket. You can definitely feel it a lot more than a naked Nexus 5. But yeah, there it is. I kind of like the case. I like the protection. Whether or not I'll be using it all the time, I don't quite know. Maybe I'll use it when I just go outside. Who knows? But yeah, there it is. There's the case. Peace out.